Are we okay? Are we on? All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm really excited about the turnout. When I heard what the forecast was today for fog and ice and rain, I knew that this group would not be dissuaded, that you would be here in force, and you are. So I want to welcome you here on behalf of the judges of the 17th Circuit, Circuit Clerk Tom Klein, and other court representatives that are here today. National Adoption Day is a wonderful opportunity to raise awareness about the estimated 100,000 children currently in foster care who are legally eligible to be adopted into safe and permanent homes. Today, court officials, attorneys, social service agencies across the United States are holding events just like ours to finalize adoptions and to celebrate all of the families participating in adoptions. As I mentioned earlier, Winnebago County has participated in this event for the past 11 years. I wish to report that at the conclusion of our ceremonies today, a total of 300 children will have been adopted into permanent, loving families on National Adoption Day in Winnebago County. Today, 49 children will be adopted into permanent, loving homes. It's a great privilege to be able to play a role in creating permanent, loving homes for children, and it's our pleasure to be here with each of you today. I want to thank certain donors who have helped make it festive: the Rockford Ice Hogs, Myers, Barnes & Noble, Photo Pirates, All Day Donuts, Dandy Donuts, and Ender's Flowers. So if you have a complaint about the sugar reaction, you know who to complain to. But thank you so much for their generosity to make this a special day. I also want to extend my appreciation to the following organizations that have made today possible: the Department of Children and Family Services, Lutheran Social Services, Youth Service Bureau, Children's Home and Aid Society, Illinois Mentor, the Winnebago County Circuit Clerk's Office, our staff here from Court Reporting Services, our bailiffs, and the rest of our court staff. I'd now like to turn it over to Judge Mary Lynn Green to make a few remarks. Judge Green?
Thank you. Good morning and welcome. I see a lot of familiar faces out there, and it's as happy a day for we judges that get to participate as it is for you to bring these cases to fruition and find the children their forever homes. I would like to particularly thank all of the social service staff that has worked so hard with the families, with the children, and also on this day to put it together. Let's give them a hand. They are really the ones that get the work done. So, without further ado, let's go to it and find these children their forever homes this morning. Thank you.
Why'd you get the flower? Why are we here today?
Because I'm getting adopted.
Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
I'm going to ask Mom some questions. Okay. So what's your new family story here? How'd this come together?
Well, Aaliyah became into my life when she was 2 weeks old, and now she's 6, and we finally made it across the line. We've adopted her now. She's now ours.
So it's the ending of one story and the beginning
of a new one. Yes.
And what's that story going to be like? What kind of plans do you guys have?
Excited, new. We're going to do a lot of things together. A lot of things. And we love her. We love her. We love her. We love her. She completes our family. Yes.
It's a very emotional time for you, I know.
Yes. Yes.
Did this process take a lot of time for you, or did it just seem like it did?
I think it seemed longer than it took. We're just happy to be here. Happy to be right here at this point.
Were there times where you were just trying to hold on and saying to yourself, you know, it's going to happen, it's going to happen?
Yeah, there were times when we thought, ooh, when is the end going to come? But we had some very supportive DCFS people working with us that carried us all the way. So yeah, they're
Do they
good
give you any
people.
kind of special help, counseling, or any kind of paperwork help, that kind of stuff?
Yes, if we needed it, they were there for us. So yeah. Good
What
people.
about the judge? Was the judge scary, or was the judge in a good mood, or?
She was nice. It's kind of intimidating because she's a judge, but nice, yeah.
Tell me, in the light of what happened for you guys today, what does family mean to you? The word. What does family mean?
Everything. And we have a huge family, don't we? Yes, we have a huge family. We have a huge family, and we love all of them, and they all love Aaliyah. Yeah.
What can you tell folks about adopting? Is it just for super people, or can anybody do this?
Anybody. If you love children, then it's what's for you. If you love children and love taking care of children, no matter who or what, it's where you need to be. It's where
I
you
know
need
when
to
we
be.
adopted my daughter, it took longer than doing it naturally.
Yeah, it is a process. It is a process, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth every bit of it.
What does all this mean for the kids?
It
To
means,
them it's just a big office.
Yeah.
A lot of people run it. But what's it mean to them when they act?
but it's hope. It's hope. It's getting a family that truly, truly loves them and wants to take care of them and watch them grow and teach them all the things that is out there for them to learn. And there's a lot for them to learn. And they can become anything they want to become with the right kind of family. Yes.
You know how proud you look today?
I am very proud. I am very proud, very excited. This is my baby. This has been my baby. From the day I laid eyes on her, she's been mine.
And how are you going to remember today?
This flower, because it's so pinked out, it will remind me of this day when I got adopted.
Have you got your own room all set and waiting for you at home, or?
Yes, I got my own room.
And you got your own family too. Can take the microphone away? Can we see one big hug for today?
Oh, yes.
One big official hug.
Yes. I love you.
I know you can
Thanks very much.
Well, I have to tell you, this is my first participation in National Adoption Day, and it's been terrific. I have loved every second of it. This is making forever families. It is truly one of the joyous parts of my job.
Okay. What are you looking for when you're reviewing these applications?
Well, we have to make sure that the legal I's have been dotted and the T's have been crossed, making sure that parental rights are free for adoption, that the agencies have properly consented, that the reports assuring the court that the adoptions are in the best interests of the children have all been filed and read and reviewed. So we just want to make sure that everything is done correctly so that these families can now go off and be families for the rest of their lives.
What's your impression of these families?
Oh, these families are incredibly giving. I mean, the thought of taking in children who have been abused or neglected or from disadvantaged or challenged families and bringing them into your families, sometimes 2 or 3 at a time, is an amazing challenge. And the fact that these folks are up to that challenge and willing to sacrifice their own comfort to raise children in a safe environment, that's amazing to me.
Can you talk a little bit about more awareness for not just adoption but for foster care?
Well, one of the things that's critical well, first of all, I should say I sit in the juvenile court, so I have a great deal of experience with foster families, and I cherish the foster families that participate. The juvenile court system, the system that assists abused and neglected children, could not function without foster families, without people that give of their families to provide a safe place. So, a day like this that raises awareness for adoption, but not only adoption, but foster care is of critical importance because foster families are of critical importance to my courtroom.
It's a rather long process. I know when we did our adoption, it took longer than having a baby naturally. Is there something we can looking forward to us improving in the system or the way we do things?
Well, I'm fairly new to the system. All I can say is that I would hope that the people in Springfield understand that this is not an inexpensive venture. It's an incredibly important undertaking, and that the agencies that service these children need the funding to properly do their jobs, to make the pipeline a bit shorter. Sometimes these things boil down to a matter of funds, and those funds are critical to the success of projects like this and the system that creates these beautiful families.
I'm done with my questions.
I have one. This is a national day, so people all over are participating. What's it like to see so many people from Winnebago County participating in today?
Oh, it's terrific. Here's a Saturday morning. The hallways are filled with people who are, going to become permanent families, and people are all dressed up and ready to go. And I don't know, this is just the beginning of a joyous day. It's just terrific. It's awesome.
In your interaction with some of the families and seeing some of the children, a lot of smiling faces. Are people excited?
Oh, a lot of smiling faces. I didn't bring it out, but actually a young lady presented me with a bouquet of flowers who was just adopted today. So I wasn't expecting that. And yes, there's tears, there's laughter. It's just a terrific day all the way around for all these families.
And then my last question, talk a little bit about the importance, these children all they're all in foster care in the Winnebago area.
Yes.
And then the parents, stay in the Winnebago area. They're kept locally, familiar with the area and their surroundings.
Sure.
Why is that important to, see them adopted locally and not take them out of their...
Well, it's important for children to have continuity in their lives. And, these cases start off badly. They start off with children who need to be relocated from their natural parents because of various issues, ranging from drug abuse to physical violence. And, that's traumatic enough for children. At least keeping them locally in the environment they know, to continue to go to the schools that they're aware of, to continue to have friends and peers that they're aware of. The last thing we want to do is uproot children that we don't have to. So local participation in the foster care system and local families taking these matters all the way to adoption are critical for the best interest of these children.